As new technology becomes increasingly important for successful business operations, the value of a strong cyber liability insurance policy continues to grow. Cyber liability exposure is just as important as some of the more traditional exposures businesses account for in their commercial general liability policies. However, a traditional business liability policy is extremely unlikely to protect against most cyber liability exposures. In today's digital environment, a stolen laptop or hacked account can instantly compromise the personal data of thousands of customers. Or an ill-advised post on a social media site can be read by hundreds in a matter of minutes, spreading confusion and the potential for unexpected losses. Since standard commercial policies are written to insure against injury or physical loss, they will do little, if anything, to shield businesses from cybersecurity damages. Awareness of the potential cyber liabilities your company faces is essential to managing risk through proper coverage. The most common exposures covered by a typical cyber liability policy include the following. Data breaches. Increased government regulations have placed more responsibility on companies to protect clients' personal information. In the event of a breach, notifying the affected parties is now required by law. This will add to costs that will also include security updates, identity theft protection, and defense against possible legal action. While companies operating online are at a heightened risk, even companies that don't transmit personal data over the internet but store it in electronic form could be susceptible to breaches through data lost to unauthorized employee access or hardware theft. Intellectual property rights. Your company's online presence, whether it be through a corporate website, blog, or social media, opens you up to some of the same exposures faced by publishers. This can include libel, copyright or trademark infringement, and defamation, among other things. Damages to a third-party system. If an email sent from your server has a virus that crashes the system of a customer, or the software your company distributes fails, resulting in a loss for a third party, you could be held liable for the damages. System failure. A natural disaster, malicious activity, or fire could all cause physical damages that can result in data loss. While the physical damages to your system hardware would be covered under your existing business liability policy, data loss due to the incident would not be covered. Cyber extortion. Hackers can hijack websites, networks, and store data, denying access to you or your customers. They often demand money to restore your systems to working order. This can cause temporary loss of revenue, plus generate costs associated with paying the hackers' demands, repairing the damages that are done, and improving the system to avoid further attacks. Business interruption. If your primary business operations require the use of computer systems, a disaster that cripples your ability to transmit data could cause you or a third party that depends on your services to lose potential revenue. From a server failure to a data breach, such an incident can affect your day-to-day operations. The level of coverage your business needs is based on your individual operations and can vary depending on a range of exposures. It is important to work with a broker that can identify your areas of risk so a policy can be tailored to fit your unique situation. As reliance on technology continues to increase, new exposures continue to emerge. As your business grows, make sure your cyber liability coverage grows with it. Please contact us with questions about any insurance or risk management topic. We will see you again soon.